Welcome back to StartupHakk. With my 25 years of development experience here at StartupHakk, we turn beginners into full-stack developers in as little as 3 months. Today I want to dive in and explain some differences with C# records and how you use them, especially if you're doing domain-driven development or DDD. So let's dive in and talk about that today. All right, so today we're going to talk a little bit about domain records, C# records, particularly with using domain-driven development. Now, I know that you've already heard use records for value objects in domain-driven development. And records is a great new thing that started since C# 9 and C# 10, but you need to know some things about records, and today we're going to talk a little bit about that. So records have been with us since C# 9. And I don't want to reintroduce records here. Rather, I want to show you an important thing about how you use the records. Now, when coding with domain-driven development designs, you need to know you need to use value objects. And so value objects are a thing that is immutable, and they are considered to be equal if their internal values are the same. So I've heard a million times since C# 9 that it's best to use records for value objects because it's immutable by default and compared by value. But you need to know something about records in a quality check. As you may know, all of the knowledge of a record is done by the compiler. It generates methods for a quality check. So we're going to run through some examples here today, and let's take a look at these here. Let me make this code a little bit bigger and make it easier to see on the video here. So the first one is we're going to talk about the record with an array, right? So record with an array where you have a number and then you have a string array. So and for this one, the compiler generally generates the quality check method for you, so you don't have to write code here, and do that on purpose, right? Now, this generated code is fine until you have something in your collection, in your record, and it's because of this collection that our compare works differently. So let's run through some of this example here. So we can see our record with array 1, and the record, this record with array 1, we can see another one where we have a record and we're using a struct with record with array 2, and then lastly this record with array 3. And so in this, we can see that as it goes to compare, let's run this code really quick here. And as always, make sure you download our code samples, because we include code samples with all of our with every one of these videos. So we have hundreds of different code samples. So check the link down below, because we provide hundreds of different code samples with our videos. And if you look at some of the code samples and are interested in them, go check out some of our videos. And make sure you like and subscribe, because we try to bring some valuable content. All right, so I'm going to run this guy here to the very last one. So let's just let this guy run through. Now, as we see the results here, we can see that this first compare for record 1 is record 1 with array members are the same. And we can see the equal operators. And so in comparing these, we can see 1 and 1 compared to false. We can see both those compared to false. We can see also here that 1 and 2 compared to false, and here also compared. Now, as we start to change some of these, we can get different results. But the important thing to understand here is that understanding how we compare with records, because as you know, we need to override the generated method. So you can write better equality check methods. And so, for example, we can write one method that will check with all the different ones and work with these. So again, make sure that you check out these and make sure you check out this code. Let me know what you think about this. We try to provide helpful value for you. And with this, you can make sure that you're learning a lot about records, because these are new with us with C#, and they're going to stay with us for a long time to come because they are really valuable. So as always, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and check this out, and we will catch you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because we bring you lots of great tutorials and tips that every developer should know. See you next time.